gorgeous, but everybody wanted Spider-Man. Let's do it.
Boom! Welcome back, ladies and gents, to your host, Matty Matt, aka Mr. Godzillanator. And right here, right now, I'm going to be showing you the long-awaited, the most anticipated live gameplay of Marvel Future Revolution. Yeah, I think we've all been we've seen, right, the promotional trailers, the advertisements, but we haven't seen live gameplay. And this is it right here. I'm going to be playing you this clip. And then I'm going to come back afterwards, and we're going to be talking about, I'm going to show you the 5 playable regions, all the different bosses, some of the monetization around the game, expansions, all the different characters, some of the battle content, because they have a lot of interesting battle content packed into this. And I'm going to be talking about all that. I'm going to be breaking it all down. But first, check out this clip. It's only a couple minutes long, and I'll be back in short order. Enjoy it.
I expected more heckling from the guests. Oh, too cool.
You got it, Ryan. Oh. Is that a Hydra brute?
Big boys.
Oh, not good. Oh, dodge him. There you go. Sweet moves. Oh boy, not good. All out of webs. Oh boy, not good. Did that hurt? What's there? Oh boy, not good. Almost there.
Where is he? Come back.
All out of webs. Hey,
You got it. Yeah.
I'll kill you for that, Spider-Man. But your fate will have to wait for now.
that's the stuff.
Good rhyming there, Mark.
I'm fast. Sensational. Spectacular.
Do you?
I think now is probably a good time, because I think I'm about to be sick.
You won't suffer long, boy. I'll make sure of that.
That's just a direct pull from some comic stuff. Amazing Spider-Man. I love it. I'm also on fire. Stop being on fire, Spider-Man.
Oh boy, not good. Check out these sweet moves.
Stop burning, Spidey.
We'll get a dodge button. Sensation.
No. But I want to fight.
We're doing this.
Earth is rejecting me. I must have its power.
Whatever that thing is, Norman, you might want to get it looked at.
Worry about yourself, Spider. Because next time, you won't be so lucky.
Me? Lucky? Huh, that's a new twist. And so is that symbiote thing. Oh man, I missed the truck?
Not too shabby, huh? What'd you think? You know, they're taking mobile gaming to the next level, is what it seems like. You know what it boils down to for me? If Miles Morales for PS5 and then Lego Marvel Superheroes, if they got together and had a baby, Marvel Future Revolution is what its offspring would be. It's exactly what it would look like, in my mind anyways. All right, so I'm gonna tell you and show you the 5 playable areas in the game here. And what's interesting about this is that apparently you could fly from one to the other. So we'll have to see that in action. Unfortunately, I don't have any video footage of that actually happening, like in the game. But I'm going to show you what these areas are going to look like. Your starting area is going to look like this. This is New Stark City, and then we have Midgarden. So this is, this is like Midgard, right? So you have a lot of Asgardians here, fallen gods, so on and so forth. Next we have Xandarin. So this is the product of Xandar, right? Nova Corp. Xandar falling victim to, I think they said it was Thanos that came in and took over the planet. So now they have Xandarin, and this is going to be basically, Nova Corp theme here. All right, and then next we have, so this is Hydra Empire. This is apparently as if we lost World War II, and a place you wouldn't want a vacation to. You see a lot of statues of Red Skull, a lot of Hydra insignia all over the place. A lot of citizens living in fear, apparently. And then lastly, we have, this is Sakaar, right? We all know Sakaar from Ragnarok, and you see a statue of it. It looks like Maestro, and I believe he is actually a boss in the game. So apparently, if you step out of line, he'll throw you in the battle arena, right? Just for amusement. And these are the 5 playable regions. And what's interesting is that I think I mentioned that you could fly from one to the other. Like if you're a fly, if your character can fly, I'm because they talk about you can fly from one region to the next. Spider-Man, he could swing, but what about Captain America? Can he call like a Captain America motorcycle and just drive from one to the other? I don't know. We'll have to see exactly how that works out. Star-Lord, right? He's got his boots. He can kind of he can fly too, right? Storm, Captain Marvel, right? Spider-Man can swing. And Star-Lord, he can fly. Who else do we have? We have, let's see. Yeah, Doctor Strange, he can fly. Iron Man can fly. And we have Black Widow and Captain America. How are they going to traverse through these regions? Alrighty, right here, we have some more in-game footage. This is what you could basically expect. Fly. Okay, yeah, so here's Midgardia is actually what it's called there. And, you have mobs just all over the place. You have, all kinds of weaponry, or you get those catapults. I think this takes us through all of the areas here. You know what? The first area that I think we're not going to see is the Hydra Empire, but that's okay. So this is New Stark City. This is where you actually start off. I mean, it looks absolutely stunning. It really, really does. I mean, would you expect anything less? They've been working on this for years. Here's Sakaar. I think Sakaar might be my favorite place so far. I haven't played it yet, but so far just from looking at it, it looks like it's my kind of place to go. I'd vacation there. Oh yeah, here's Xandar is what it's called. So this is where you can expect Nova Corp. I haven't seen any yet though. Well, those are the ships. So, man, I'm excited to just fly around this area here. Boom. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, a quick clip of the... Here we go. These are all the characters that you're going to be able to play as at the launch. So we have Black Widow, Captain America. We have Miss Captain Marvel here, Karen Danvers. Doctor Strange, of course. And I'm going to next I'm going to play a clip of all the different costumes, and apparently there's 400 million different looks that you can give each character. Not all of them together, but each one. 400 million. So that means that there's a lot of customization involved in this, right? You got Spider-Man and Storm. Storm just looking like, she's looking nice. She is looking very, very nice. Alrighty, as mentioned, I'm going to play this clip that they're showing all the, like, just a lot of different customizable options with the characters. Like, they're just swapping things left and right. Look at that. You guys see Doctor Strange with the neck roll there. And I think that's basically it for like them scrolling through all the options. Now it's just showing the character models, which are pretty cool. I mean, this, for a mobile game, man, they truly outdid themselves. But like I said, they've been working on this for years, guys. For years, this has been in the making. And, you know, this is a really ambitious project. Oh, dude, this looks so cool. The Hydra Empire, dude, the Hydra outfits. In the Sakaar outfits, yo, Iron Man looks so nice there. And then I like Spider-Man's outfit here for New Stark City. It's like the Iron Spider look. And look, you mix and match costumes, man. You got Black Widow looking like a boss, and you could even throw like a pair of Air Force Ones on Spider-Man. Get the Mohawk Storm. Oh man, I've seen enough. Here is the Hydra Empire, and while we're staring at this beautiful landscape, actually let's get a better one going on here. Yeah, I like Sakaar or Asgardia. Even New Stark City is looking nice. But real quick, I'm going to talk about just some of the other particulars here. So bosses, there's a lot of bosses that they mention, and there's different types of like boss fights and a bunch of different types of game modes, which we're going to get to in just a second as well. So bosses, they mentioned Thanos, Maestro, Ultron, Kingpin, Yellow Jacket, Red Skull. One thing that I haven't seen or heard of yet are any mutant bosses. I haven't seen any mutant bosses, but also on expansions, they mentioned that like there's going to be a lot of new characters, a lot of new bosses. There's a lot of room for expansions, right? Because there's at least was it 3,000 different Marvel characters. So I mean, listen, they have a huge list to pick from. One thing I'm curious about is how the monetization is going to work. I really hope that the monetization is more in terms of actually just customizing your character, and not in terms of like basically like you can pay to win. I really hope it's not like that, and it's more based on actual skill, the skill that you have to play the game. But they do mention that they are trying to make this game more basically to cater all players, all users, more free to plays. So we'll have to see exactly how they go about that. I do have a list, and I'll throw up a screenshot of some of the monetization that they already have listed for the game. Now let's talk about battle content. So they spoke about a blitz in a raid game mode. So it's a 4-player boss fight, the blitz and the raid, and then they have this thing called Omega War, where it's 10 versus 10. So it's basically a PvP game mode where you team up with 9 other players, and then you fight against 10 other players, which sounds pretty nice. And then they have this dark zone, which is 50 on 50. And the way they described it was you basically go in, and you're not only fighting against other players, but then there's a boss at the end of it, and you can actually you can kill the other players or take out the other players, and then you can collect their loot. I actually don't have anything else to compare it to. I can't think of any other gamer off the top of my head, but it definitely sounds like something that I would be totally into. And then there are, for the lone wolves out there, Epic Quest, right? Single player deal where you play through and you progress through your character's story. I mean, there's so many options here, guys. It's like there's something for everybody. Now, I know like Marvel Future Fight, right? They have a lot of, different game modes, but man, this sounds like to be, and it looks like to be on just a whole nother level. I wonder if Marvel Future Fight is going to suffer from a lot of players navigating to this game and just not really having the time to play Marvel Future Fight anymore, and I feel like Future Fight is probably anticipating that, as a matter of fact, because this game, it looks like it's probably going to be a lot more fun to play. I don't want to say that Future Fight is going to die or is really going to suffer. I hope that's not the case. I'm not sure why that's happening. Lastly, here we have some monetization surrounding the game. Now, without any other information about what this can actually get you, it's not giving us too much detail. Like 245 plus 5 crystals, right? So it's like you get some bonus crystals like really any other game. So 250 crystals for $4. Well, what does 250 crystals get you? We don't know how this game's going to be monetized. If it's going to be, I really hope it's not pay to win. I really hope, a lot of these crystals, and the purchases in the game, they're more for actually customizing your character, right? And not, like, okay, I'm going to buy all these crystals. I'm going to buy all these different upgrades to my character, and I'm just going to be super OP and nobody's going to be able to touch me. I do have to say, they did talk about balancing out some stats with different players. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but we'll see. We'll know in short order. The soft launch is coming on soon, so we'll get more information moving forward. But what else is interesting down here is it looks like they have so in Marvel Future Fight we have the Future Pass, and there's different like battle passes and things like that. So there's the Alpha Future membership and then the Omega Future membership. I'm guessing you just get more stuff, and I'm hoping that, again, it's more towards actually just different outfits and customizing your character, and not who has the biggest wallet wins in terms of, just destroying everything in his path. I hope it's more based on skill than that, and we'll find out soon. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, I don't have the game, playable for me at the moment, but I know a lot of people were really curious about the game. So I thought, hey, you know what? Why don't I collect some information, put a video together so you guys can gather some information about it, because it's only going to be available to people who live in Canada, or if you're somebody with a VPN and you have maybe an emulator, like if you have an iPhone. Not exactly too sure how that's going to work out for a lot of people. I don't know a lot of the particulars when it comes to using a VPN. I'm not sure if I'm going to be playing this game until it actually goes live for global release, which is going to be September 30th. So I might be anticipating that. I'm going to try to swing it, but I can't make any promises that I will be doing so. We'll see what the future holds for us here. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you liked it, hit the like button. Why don't you smash that thing? But I'll see you in the next one, ladies and gentlemen, so you better stay tuned. You stay breezy out there, but most of all, friend, you stay safe now. Peace.